Hi everyone, it's Miss Jerome and I'm one of the yoga teachers at school. So today we're going to do another yoga class. So happy to be with you. So I just want to go over a couple of things we learned from last week. So if you're not ready, you need a yoga mat and really comfy clothes that can let you stretch in every way you need to stretch. As you can see, I took off my shoes and my socks because I like having bare hands and bare feet. And then let's go over just a couple of other things. So last week I taught you these are yoga hands, widely fanned out fingers, right? And then I taught you that this part of your foot right there, right behind the toes are your ball mounts, and we use those when we do poses like downward facing dog. We'll also do a pose later called dolphin, and you'll need to know where your ball mount is as well. All right, so what we learned last week is that I have my chime bowl over here, and when I start class, I give it a little hit. It makes this really pretty sound, and then we all sit into the crisscross place. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna, yep, that's the start of class, and that means it's time for you to come into this shape, this crisscross seat, and then we're gonna start with a few breaths with Hoberman, our Hoberman sphere. So I want you to really grow your spine really long, and even imagine there's like a marionette string or a puppet string pulling your head up. Mm-hmm. And you can even pretend you're holding onto a Hoberman yourself, all right? And then ready, we're gonna do 3 breaths. So here we go, as you inhale, this is gonna open up, big breath in, and then exhale or breathe out, and that's 1. Let's do it again, inhale. Yeah, exhale. One more time, breathe in. Yeah, breathe out. That's 3. All right, I'm gonna put Hoberman away, and we're gonna get ready for our yoga class. So the first pose we learned last week was mountain pose. So do you remember your feet? They're about hip distance apart. Mm-hmm. And you stand up super tall, and you have your palms face the front of the room, your crown of your head to the top of your head reaching to the sky. I want you to stand very strong and just feel as you're as sturdy as the tallest mountain in the world. Yeah, take a breath in and then breathe out. Now we're going to do those 12-point sun salutations that we learned last week. This just warms up your body a little bit. So bring your hands together and then place them at your chest. So the first part is we reach to the sky, and that is 1. And then exhale, touch the ground. That's 2. Now step one of your legs back. Okay, that's 3. And then put your knee down. Knee on the floor, that's 4. Now I'm going to show you the side view. You step back to the top of the push-up. That's 5. Lower down, that's 6. And then rise up into the Cobra Pose. That's 7. Tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. So let's just pause in down dog. That's 8. And then I want you to bend your knees and then bend the knees and then straighten the legs. Now give a little bark. Arf, arf. And then step one of your feet all the way up. Yeah, that's 9. Then the other foot comes up. That's 10. And then reach back up to the ceiling. That's 11. Hands come down to your chest. Yep, shoulders loop up, back, and down. Maybe you're breathing a little faster. Notice it. Now let's do it again on the other side of your body. Let's inhale, reach to the sky. Now let go of the breath. Exhale, come all the way down. That's 2. Yes, step one of your legs back. That's 3. And then put your knee down on the floor. It rhymes. That's 4. Step back to the top of the push-up. That's plank. That's 5. Yep, let's lower all the way down. 6. Coil up into the Cobra Pose. 7. Exhale back. Down dog. Let's 8. Let's pause it. Down dog. Bend the knees. Yep, and straighten the legs. And bend the knees and straighten the legs. Give a little bark. Arf, arf. And then step that same leg all the way up by the thumbs. That's 9. Other foot comes up. That's 10. Reach all the way back to the ceiling. That's 11. Yep, bring your hands down to your heart. That's 12. Loop the shoulders up, back, and down. All right, that's our 12-point sun salutation. Now, let's come back to the top of your mat. I want you to reach all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, come all the way down, touch your toes. And then I want you to step back again to the top of the push-up. I want you to be super strong now. Because this pose that we're going to do next, it's called superhero pose or locust pose. So I'm going to put my knees down and I'm going to bring my body all the way down to the ground. So I'm going to face you so you can see what I'm doing here. So the first part of the pose is I want you to stretch one arm up forward and then the other arm back. And as you inhale, I want you to lift your trunk up, your arms up, your legs up. Sometimes they call this Wonder Woman. Now, lower it all down and then just switch your arms up. Reach the other arm forward. Make a fist with both hands and then lift up one arm. The other arm comes up, the legs go up. Wonder Woman. And then whoosh, lower it down. Now, stretch both of your arms forward. Yeah. And then inhale, lift the arms up and then palms in, thumbs to the sky, like Superman. And then bring it down. Now, I want you to push back. Do you remember the pose from last week? It's called child's pose, when you sink your seat on your heels. I want you to bring your hands down by your ankles and just notice your breath again. In through the nose and then out through the nose. Yeah, let's kind of calm ourselves down. In through the nose, out through the nose. One more time. Now we're going to rise up into the tabletop. So we're on all fours here, and I'm going to fan out my fingers. Yep. And we're going to do the cow and the cat. So remember, when you inhale, your belly goes down, just like a cow has those udders that hang down, and then your head goes back, and you can actually say the word moo, and then tuck your tail, and then you round your back, press away from your yoga mat, look back at your legs, and say meow. Yeah, inhale, tip your seat up, pull your heart forward, and say moo for the cow. Yeah, and then round your back, press away from the yoga mat. And that's your cat. We'll do it one more time. Belly comes down, your chest comes forward, the head goes back. That's the moo, that's the cow. And then round your back, press away. Yep, and that is the cat. Meow. Now, I want you to bring this down, and we're going to come down on our seat. We're going to learn a new pose this week. It's called boat pose. So I want you to imagine you're actually the boat. You're not in it, but you're the boat. And I want you to bring your hands behind your legs and then walk your feet toward your seat and lift your heart. And then I just take my feet up like this. And then I put my hands out. Like now I'm like holding onto the oars. And I'm just going to take a big breath in. Yeah, big breath out. Take another breath in. Another breath out. Now we're going to sink the boat. That means we're going to lay all the way down and then just give a big that feels so good. Now, bring your knees into your chest, right? And remember we did that pose candlestick last week? So we rock up, put your hands on your back, and your toes go up to your ceiling. And then zip your legs together like they're one leg. Candlestick pose. Now, let's come on down, and we're going to rock all the way up and over into mountain pose. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, up, and reach all the way up. And then your hands come down, mountain pose. Now, I learned a new pose this week. It's one of the warrior poses. It's called Warrior 3. So I want you to really think about a time when you were super strong. You know, when you were so physically strong, you did something that you just are so proud of. Yeah, that's how strong you need to be in the warrior poses. So it's a balance. So you're going to root into one foot and bring your hands together, your chest. And you're going to kind of like make a kickstand with your other foot. And then I'm going to take the foot back and lead with my heart. And then I'm going to flex my back foot and take my arms like wings. Yeah, Warrior 3. Super strong. And almost like I'm so strong, I'm just floating above the earth. Yeah, now bring it back. Find your mountain pose. Breathe in. Yeah, breathe out. Now we're going to go to the other side. So I'm going to root into the other foot. And then I'm going to lighten up on my, got a kickstand on the other side. Bring my hands to meet at my chest. And then I'll walk those toes back. And then I'm going to pull my heart forward as I lift up my leg. Yeah. And when I get steady, when I get ready, out go my wings. Warrior 3 with wings. Super strong legs, squeezing the muscles in your thigh bones. Now, bring it back. Beautiful, you guys. Walk side to side. Now, take your toes out and your heels are in. And then we're going to squat down. They call this pose malasana, or sometimes they call it rock pose. And lift up your heart. So I want you to take your elbows and plug them into the sides of the knees. And then the knees are pushing in. And I want you to lift your heart. Now we're going to pretend we're an elevator. I want you to push your feet down so you can rise up. Yeah, and then let's go back down, like all the way to the basement. Bring yourself all the way down, Now we'll do it again, to blast off. Take yourself all the way up. And then we'll take it down. So bend the knees, bring it all the way down, yeah. And then find your seat behind you, boom, and bring the soles of the feet together. This is called butterfly pose. So you bring your hands to your ankles. You can even flap your wings a little bit, and there's a really nice song. So you're going to flap your wings, and then you're going to try to bring your head to your toes, or your head towards your heels. So just in that general direction. And it goes like this. So head to your toes, and the song goes, sleep like a butterfly, sleep like a butterfly, sleep like a butterfly all night long. Yeah, and then rise up with me. And then bring those knees together. And then let's swing it around. And then we're going to come back to the down dog. So I'm fanning out my fingers. And then I'm going to tuck my toes and take my seat up again. Now I want you to shift forward into the top of that push-up. And then I'm going to come down all the way to the mat. So I'm going to first bring my knees down and then lower down. Now I'm going to move my blocks out of my way so they're not so close to me. And I'm going to pretend I'm a snake. So my hands are by my chest and my elbows tucked to the side body. Now I'm going to coil up into a little low snake that hisses. Yes. And then I'm going to press all the way up, straightening my arms. Cobra pose. Let's bring that all the way down. So take a breath in and do just a little snake hiss. Yeah, just looking forward, hissing. And then we'll take another breath in and press all the way up. Cobra pose. And then we'll take it right back down. Last one. Inhale to the little snake. Hiss. And then press all the way up. Cobra pose. Yeah, let's take this back. Find that child's pose. Sink your seat down. Breathe in. Yeah, breathe out. Now, rise up. We're going to come back to our table. Now, I'm just going to swing one of my legs around. So I'm going to show you the face view. So I'm here, and I'm going to swing one of my legs around. I'm going to climb up here. My hands are on my knee. This is called low lunge. And then when I'm ready, I'm going to reach my hands up to the ceiling. Yeah. Now I want you to goal post these arms, super strong. And then push your feet down. Feel your feet connect to the earth. You're ready to breathe in and reach the arms right up to the ceiling. Yeah, exhale, bring both hands down inside that foot. Yeah, swing it around. And we'll go right to the other side. So I just swing the other leg around. Bring your hands right back up on that front knee. Get action. And then inhale. Let the arms reach up to the sky. Yeah, exhale, goal post these arms. Ready to breathe in, push the feet down, and then inhale, reach up. Now exhale, both hands go down and step all the way back. Can you do it? Downward facing dog. So I'm going to get back on my yoga mat. Down dog. Now bend the knees and straighten. Bend the knees and straighten. So what I want to teach you now is how to hop to the top of your mat. I want you to think of yourself like a little mouse, a nice light-footed mouse. And we're going to take 3 hops to the top. Ready? So it's a little hop. 1, 2, and then 3. You get all the way to the top and then reach up. Find mountain pose. Yeah, and then bring your hands, exhale them all the way down. And step back to down dog. Yeah, now this time, let's hop like a little mouse to the top, but let's try to do 2 light little hops. All right, so bend your knees, look at your thumb. That's where we're going to try to land. 2 little hops. Ready? 1, and then all the way up. Yeah, and then reach to the sky, tall mountain. And then exhale, bring it all the way down. Now step back to downward facing dog. Should we give it a bark? Arf, arf. Now let's see, could we, little light mouse hop, little light mouse hop up to the top. Ready? Bend the knees. Look at the thumbs. One light hop. Boom. Yeah, did you do it? All right, bring yourself down and let's cross those legs again. Coming back to crisscross. And then what I want to do is I'm actually going to get my Hoberman. It's over here. And what I want to do is a little bit more breath, kind of a calming ourselves down breath. So bring your hands either on your knees. Maybe you're holding your hands, or maybe you're going to pretend you've got a Hoberman too. So first off, soften your belly, big soft belly. That's the space we're going to breathe into. Here we go, ready? We're going to, let's do it 5 times. Here we go, big breath in. Yeah, exhale. 1, try it again. Inhale, exhale. 2, breathe in, breathe out. That's 3, here we go. Breathe in, yeah, breathe out. 4, last one. Inhale, exhale. 5. All right, so the last pose we do, it's our pose, it's called Shavasana, right? Remember from last week where we just rest on our yoga mat. We make sure our heels are on the mat, and we're gonna lay our body all the way down. Yeah, and then I want you to let your feet just flap open. Bring your hands back on your stomach, and then close your eyes for a moment and just, again, notice that you're breathing. And I want you to inhale and let your belly rise into your hands. And then exhale, let your belly soften toward the yoga mat. Now move your hands so your fingertips are on your collarbones or your chest. And breathe in there now. Inhale. Yeah, exhale. Now move your hands down where your hands are near the ribs or on the side of your belly. Inhale. And then exhale. Now bring your hands down on each side of the body. Your palms face up, and just take a couple of moments of just resting. You're welcome to think about anything you like now. Not just your breath, but anything you like. I'm going to be quiet for a moment while you rest. Your eyes can be open or closed. Now, we're going to move slowly. So take a full body stretch. Reach behind you and then point your toes. I want you to bring your knees into your chest. Yeah, and just kind of sway side to side like I am. Now I'm going to roll over on the side of my body where I lay my cheek on my upper arm. Just resting for another moment. Taking a nice feeling of holding on to that a little bit into my day. And then I'll use this hand and I'll press down into it and bring myself back up. Yeah. And then I'll cross my legs again and bring my hands back together at my chest. And then I'm going to bow to you and say that word namaste. So here we go. Ready? We can do it together right at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. And remember that means I bow to the light inside your heart. All right, boys and girls, have a great week. Can't wait to see you next time. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.